Hello, everyone. We are live, and is there anyone? So, we are going to talk about lots of things. First is the Adonis course. I have already done with that. From tomorrow, we will going to have the Adonis course, and we are going to build Instagram clone. Super excited for that. So, are you there? So please comment below, not below, on the side. So, yep. So people are joining. Tanzim is here. Hello, Tanzim. Good morning. And Krunal is there. So I was talking about the Instagram clone. So it is actually uh, not exactly full featured Instagram clone, but yes, we are going to do lots of things like sign up page and the login page is exactly same as we have on the Instagram web page. So it's a web version of Instagram clone, not a mobile version, because in web version we don't have the feature to upload the images or post, but I have added that feature because it's not a mobile app, so that's fine actually. And that Instagram clone is having follow, unfollow, and profile, uploading the post, login, log out, and yeah, email verification also there. Everything is done with Adonis, and the designing part I've done with the Tailwind CSS. So people are saying, Himanshu, how is COVID? COVID is at your place. Yeah, it's again coming and boosting. So here we have a curfew in night. I'm also not well, but I don't think I, I have COVID kind of anything. Yeah, it's just a little cold. And by the way, yeah, I want to show you one thing. See this. This is the hoodie I have created. Not I have exactly created. I have ordered it, and this is saying this as a Bitfumes. Here we have the logo, and also on the back side we have. I can show you this. Back side we have the logo, and that's the hoodie I have created. And as I was saying for every live, like on when I reach 100K, then surely I'm going to do a giveaway for the t-shirt and the hoodies. So no matter you are from India or not, if you win, yes, you will get. But for that, we need to reach 100K as soon as possible. So tell me how you like this hoodie. Is this good, or the or you can say jacket kind of thing where we have a chain and at the center? Which one do you feel is good? Like which one is more comfortable in your opinion? This one or the chain one? Which one you feel or you prefer actually? Suppose you want this hoodie, so which version you want to have? Yeah, in hoodies we also have the versions. Oh, Himanshu is there. So Siddharth says chain one. Why, Siddharth? Why do you think that by the React 10 4.5 hour through me course good? Okay, so Kunal says, tell me about this technology. So this is not a great or something unique. It's just Adonis actually. I'm talking about the Adonis. So Adonis JS is a Node.js framework. You have heard about Express. You have heard about Nest, Nest. So similar to that, it's a Node framework. But in my opinion, this is very, very nice if you are coming from Laravel world, because most of the inspiration is from the Laravel. So with Laravel, we have an artisan command. In Adonis, we have a ace command. In Laravel, we have a tinker. So Adonis has the REPL, REPL, and most of the commands are same. So like make controller, make model. So if you are coming from Laravel world, you feel like home. And this is very very nice, super easy to install setup. And the best part is, since it's a node framework compared to Laravel, it's extremely fast. But once again, then you will ask, Sarthak, which you will prefer, Laravel or Adonis? As I always say, it totally depend. I am new in Adonis, so I want to try it more. So if I have a personal project, or if I have any less complicated project, I surely start with Adonis so that I can explore it more. But if I have to deliver some project within a proper time frame with lots and lots of complexity, I would prefer Laravel. So it totally depends upon the situation and what you want. So Krunal also says he liked the chain one. People like the chain one. Chain look more stylish. Okay, Siddharth. So I will try to order the chain one. But why I have not ordered that one? Because then this logo will not be exactly there, or we will have some irregularity in the logo. Either have to move the logo on the left or on the right. So that's why I have ordered this one. Hopefully this is very comfortable. I'm sorry, this is very comfortable. And yeah, there's a cold and it's keeping me warm. Okay, so chain one, I feel it's open comfortable. People are fan of chain. Okay, now you become Houdini. Houdini. What's that, Houdini? Nest versus Adonis, which you prefer? I will use it in next project. Okay, so I have not used Nest as much as I have used Adonis, but people are saying that Nest is amazing. People are using it in a large scale production app. So I would prefer to go with Nest. But if you are a Laravel developer, if you know a little bit about Laravel, highly recommend to go with Adonis. And I am sure the Adonis 5 version, which is in preview, once this preview version will become stable, nobody is going to stop this Adonis. It will going to kill the node community. I'm damn sure. It has fully TypeScript support. Actually, it is written in TypeScript. So you have the auto completion, the typings, lots of securities are added with the use of TypeScript. And it's really really amazing. You just need to start learning. Why? Because once the 5 version will become stable, you can directly use it in your next big project. I'm damn sure. Hemant become Houdini. Why not keep both? Yeah, Tanzim, that's cool. So as I told, I'm going to order the next one which have the chain in between. Okay, so Rev King is there. Wow. Do you know how many type of JavaScript courses are there? Oh, lots and lots of. That's why I dropped the idea of creating a premium JavaScript course. I thought there are lots of JavaScript course. So why I have to recreate another one? It's like recreating the wheel, which is already invented. Doesn't matter. Okay, so next we say, what about deployment? I mean, JS framework don't like shared hosting, while Laravel is easy to deploy. uh, ER skill. Okay, so take this as an example. In shared hosting, that says shared hosting. That means even if you are not using your website too much, but some other people is using his website on the same shared hosting, then your site will become slow. Okay, so finally at last you have to move to cloud. There is no other way. Shared hosting is just for newbies, just for learning, I believe, or just for a very small like just a city level project, not for a big project. So clouds are, that's why clouds are so great. at last you have to go. So that's with Laravel or PHP, you have to go to the cloud. You cannot sustain on shared hosting. So now if you want to use any node framework, it doesn't matter if you're using Adonis or not, you have to use the cloud or at least a VPN, a virtual private network. Then you can deploy it. So in my opinion, it's good to have industrial knowledge. Like if you go in industry, they will not ask you to have a knowledge of shared hosting. They will ask about the cloud. So preference is for the cloud. Okay, so next is Ajit says Bitfim logo jacket. Ajit, sure. I'm going to sorry. I'm going to launch it as a merch for the website. So on the bitfilms.com later, you will have a section. From there, you can simply order any logo, not logo, like sticker, t-shirt, hoodie, cap, and mug. So these are the things I have already ordered. I'm just trying each and everything so that I can assure the perfect quality. So when I'm satisfied with the quality, then uh, I'm going to list it on the website, and then you can have it. Also, as I told you, once I reach 100k, lots of things has to do on the 100k. I have to play that guitar, I have to sing, I have to do party, I have to cut a cake, I have to do a giveaway for the courses, giveaway for the merchandise. Oh, lots of things. But sure, I will do that. So, okay, Ankur is there. Thank you, Ankur, for joining. And guys, here is Ankur, and his username is Westester. So please go contact him on Twitter, because he is providing mentorship. If you don't know how you get started with something, or if you don't know how you can proceed on your development journey, you can go to Twitter, DM Ankur, and ask him to mentor him. You can share anything with him, and he will provide one-to-one membership. Really incredible thing, and he is growing on Twitter like a storm. Yes, and he is a very nice person. So one more time, a big shout out to Ankur. Thank you for joining. Tanzim says, sir, is there any free version of Forge? There's no free version of Forge, but there are some other platforms like Forge. There is not exactly like fully Forge, but they will help you to deploy the application very easily. One is, I think, that uh, deployer PHP. Yes, this is a deployer PHP. Yeah, correct. Deployer.org. This is a website which is going to help you. It's not as 100% good as a Forge, but yes, it will solve lots of your problem. Next, uh, Angur says, but I disagree. Your views of JS could be beneficial for many. I would say you can launch JS course. Cheers. Yes, Ankur, you are right. But since I have already promised for Flutter course, which I am going to work upon, and be with me, because I'm going to announce a very nice thing at the end of this live, or maybe after some time, and that is related to Flutter. Yeah, it's not a launch of the course. I have not even just started recording the videos. I'm just preparing. But with related to Flutter, you will have a very nice thing I'm going to announce very soon in this live. So stay with me, and you're going to enjoy that. I'm damn sure. And that's happening in the evening, 7 p.m. from the Indian Standard Time. So wait for that. Okay, now Kunal says, may you explain why should we use these framework if we got most of the feature in Node.js? Thank you. So Kunal, what you are saying, like which framework? You are saying Node.js, like you are talking about the Django Lang or Laravel kind of frameworks, or the node, different node framework like Express, Nest, Adonis, Koa, whatever it is. Okay, Muhammad Mehtab says continue view 3. Sure. Ayush swag. Sure, sure. Okay, start coding. I'm fine, start coding. And thank you for your support and coming to this live. Giveaway course will be a great support. Yeah, that's I have promised for the 100K. Yes. How do you see Vue when you compare to Angular? Vue is extremely simple. Angular has its own audience, own developer community, but I personally don't like Angular because if I have to do something, if I can do that with very ease in using React or Vue, why I'm going with Angular? It's a full MVC kind of thing, so I don't want to put things here and there just for creating the front end. So that's why I don't like Angular much. So but Vue is really really amazing. If you are starting on the front end framework, go with the Vue. It's definitely going to change your life, definitely going to explain you how JavaScript thing works. But later if you move to React, it will change your life once again. Yeah, so you change your life two times. So on the React, you have to do lots of manual things manually, like not manually means using vanilla JavaScript, the common JavaScript, not common, the vanilla JavaScript, simple JavaScript, plain JavaScript, core JavaScript. And that's how you really learn the internal concepts of JavaScript when you go with the React. But highly prefer to start with the Vue.js. It's super simple, super clean, and ready for large applications. Vue 3 with TS. Yep. Yeah, sure. And thanks a lot. Awesome introduction. Thank you, Ankur, for joining here. And next we have VR Studio View 3 with TS. Yep, sure. Shishir Kumar, just about to finish the project made with Laravel, Bootstrap, Voyager, Flutter. Uh, which one? I have not created any courses like this, but sure, I will going to hear about that. Now, Tenzin says, after Adonis, will you start Dart? Yes, I'm planning for that, the Dart tutorial. So it will be not 10 hour because there is not so much thing for 10 hour just for the Dart. So it will be like 2 3 max. And also I'm not actually I'm dropping the idea of having a single video of uh, long hours. I'm releasing videos one by one so that you will get each video one every day. One more thing, if you want to like we have a 10 hour of Vue.js, 10 hour of React. If you want to watch individual videos one by one, you can head over to bitfumes.com. All the videos which are combined to make the 10-hour course are available there on the Bitfumes website on the free courses. It's totally free. Just start learning. You even don't have to sign up there. You just go start watching. Yes, if you sign up, that will be a beneficial. You can track your progress, but surely you will get all the videos which I am uploading from now. Also, I have started the newsletter, which actually just collecting the emails for now, but maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow I will send the first ever in Bitfilms newsletter. And I will going to share the details, like whatever I am doing, what's my plan, whatever I have done, and the podcast, and what else. Yeah, I have started writing the blogs on the hash node, so maybe the hash node blogs you will get. And obviously, if you are going to connect with the newsletter, Bitfilms newsletter, you will going to get the discount prices or coupons whenever I launch anything. So it's a golden chance to grab the information related to Bitfumes. So go to bitfumes.com/newsletters, sign up there, and enjoy the journey with me. Okay, so Kunal says yes. Node versus Node framework. Oh, Kunal, I have. I think this Node frameworks are popular because they provide you out of the box routing, controllers, models, ORMs, things you can easily use with uh, the framework. But if you want to write pure Node, I don't think you can understand them easily, because there are lots of things to do, lots of setup you have to do. So that's why people always prefer the Node framework. You will never ever heard about just Node. You will heard about, if somebody say Node, he is trying to say Express. So this is the simple thing. What is the future of Laravel? It's an amazing future, and yes, you know that Laravel is booming day by day. It has tons of feature, lots of third party and first party packages, which is going to make your life easy. So anything which can make your life easy will never going to die, or will never going to be down. So that's your chance. You can start learning Laravel. Every framework is designed for a certain community. You cannot compare uh, framework with any other framework. Like, you cannot compare Node with Laravel. Node is designed for some other community, Laravel is designed for other community. Yes, both are solving the same problem, but at a different scale, at a different level, at a different ecosystem. So you have to understand this. Okay, Pratham is there. So people, one more person from the Twitter community, Pratham Prasoon. So he's a 16-year boy, and he is learning machine learning. Wow, learning machine learning. But if you follow him on Twitter, you will going to learn lots and lots of things related to machine learning. I am learning from him. Also, he is going to reach 20K on Twitter, so that's amazing thing. I have just crossed 2K and he is crossing 20K, one plus zeros. Okay, so thank you, Pratham Prasun, for joining this live, and I highly appreciate this. One more time, we're waiting for Flutter course. Yeah, I am also waiting for my Flutter course. It's taking time because I have to learn the depth in-depth part of Flutter. So that's why I call it in-depth Flutter. So very soon I'm going to launch the landing page. But if you want to get the information one more time, I say go to bitfumes.com/newsletters for subscribing for the newsletters one more time. So I can write it for newsletters. I can check it. Yep, you can go here, and here is the one. You can join the newsletters, and once you join, from day after tomorrow, you will going to get weekly update related to Bitfumes and whatever we are doing. Okay, let's go where we are here. Ashish says Laravel always rocks. Yep, we're very right. Laravel with Vue, Laravel with React. One more time, totally depend. Don't go with the best. There is no best combination. There is no best framework. There is nothing best. It totally depend upon your skill, your project level. So see, if you ask a Indian guy which is the best uh, communication language, so they will say Hindi, the Hindi. But if you go on the France, they will say French is the best language. For US, they will say English is the best language. So there is no best. It's totally, you can say, there's a word for that, uh, point of view. Like, no, I forgot that. No worries. Okay. So that's why I said, if you say Vue and Laravel versus Vue React and Laravel, no comparison. And why there is no comparison? Because it totally depends. If you are good in Vue and people are saying no, Laravel and React is the best, and if you try, you will going to fail. But if you try with Laravel and Vue, you will going to succeed. So what's the target? Either using some combination or best practices is the goal, or completing your task or completing your project is the goal. So in my opinion, completing something is the goal. So whether you can complete it with the Laravel plus Vue, or you can complete it with the pure PHP or pure JavaScript, totally doesn't matter. Nobody will going to ask, once you have launched a big website, nobody is going to ask what stack you have used. Only developer and curious people will ask, but not common people will going to ask. They will care about only the features you have created, and they will only care about the problem you are solving through your tool. So don't go with any best thing. Go with the best you have. So the best thing you feel like for you is good, wherever you feel like you are having a good hand. Okay, next, hash note. No, hash node, HASHNOD. I think you have probably heard about dev.to. So similar to dev.to, there is a website called hashnode.com. It's really amazing. And it's competing with the dev.to. And yes, it is a blogging website just like Medium. Dev.to, there is a hash node, but hash node is totally targeted to the developers, and it has lots of cool features. So you can visit and start reading my blogs. I have written two blogs, I think, and two blogs actually, just, but two are just information about the tutorials for Vue and React. So go to hashnode.com and search for Sarthak Sevi there. You will find my blogs. Arman Srivastav. Oh, Arman Srivastav. Uh, Guys, he is my friend, and whatever I am now is because of this person. So Arman helped me. Actually, his real name is Ankur. So this is a different Ankur. So Arman helped me to get started with the PHP, because when I was starting, he's the only person I can look for web related things, like web development related things. Thank you, Angur, for joining. Okay. Next, Tailwind versus Bootstrap. Always Tailwind. Never, never ever Bootstrap for me. And with the version of 2.0 of Tailwind CSS, it's going to beat the Bootstrap. And people are worrying about people are worrying about the different things which are not available in Tailwind CSS, just like the menu and other things. Sorry about that. So if you really want to learn the CSS thing, if you really want to learn the JavaScript, then I highly prefer to use the Tailwind CSS. And people are requesting me for a Tailwind crash course. Sure, I will do that. So the future of Adonis JS. Okay. I can talk about this. Yes, sure. Future of Adonis JS is totally related or depend upon the version 5, because version 5 is totally written in TypeScript, has a very nice ORM to have the all the database queries. Okay, plus it has very nice structure, like it follow MVC pattern. So if you are familiar with the MVC, that's great. So yes, if you if Adonis 5 will become a little bit stable. It's in preview currently. So once it will become stable, then it's going to change the node community, because in node frameworks like we have Express, which doesn't provide you anything. Then we have a Nest, which provide lots of things, but not exactly like the Adonis has Ripple, just like we have a PHP artisan Tinker. So with the Ripple, you can directly do things like creating the new user from the command line, check the database related thing, interacting with the model controller, lots of things just on the terminal. You can debug things. Really amazing framework it is. And uh, Arun, you are, I think, Indian. I'm Indian, and the Adonis framework is created by an Indian person. Three cheers for Virk, and he's a creator of Adonis. So we Indian should promote this, should support this framework, because this is a very nice framework, and just because of just because lack of the awareness about the Adonis framework, it's not getting famous. And think about this: if you support this framework, people will going to know about India. From outside of India, people think that Indians just do the freelancing thing or copying anything. But with this Adonis, we can show them that, hey, here is the person, here is a thing created, totally created in India from an Indian person, and it's not a bad, or it's not a, not, you can say, just yet another framework. It's a really different concept. It can change if it become little famous. So you need to support, that's why I'm totally in support of Adonis. Yes, there's a reason, because it is created by Indian. But apart from that, it's a really great framework for getting started with Node.js. Future of Adonis, that's amazing. Okay, as per source, you will also. Who is your source? Kunal? As per source, you will also launch a course on Golang. I don't have any plan for Golang. I have just two plans. One is this Adonis. Then we have Flutter. I'm going to focus totally on the Flutter, and that's going to be amazing. Get Laravel with CI/CD. Saurabh, as I told you, I'm doing lots of things, and yes, I have to work on the Laravel plus React course. Uh, I will try that, and then also going to deploy using CI/CD system. We'll check. Tanzin says that Tesco, a huge superstore in UK, is using Laravel Live Tailwind Alpine to handle pre-order of PS5 Xbox. Oh, I don't know about that. So see, if you are asking about the future of Laravel, see this thing. Tanzim share that Tesco, a super huge store in UK, they're using Laravel with the Laravel Live via Tailwind and an Alpine JS. What a nice stack they're using it. Kiran says, "What about Docker?" Yes, lots of things to do. How can I compete with these things? Chetan, hello. Sarthak, hello, bro. Hindi is best. Yeah, exactly. Make video in Hindi. Mohammed, actually, the problem with me is that this channel is become English channel, and if I create another channel just for Hindi, that will be too much work. You can see I have lots of things in plan, and people are requesting for like Laravel plus React, Docker, CI/CD. So I cannot do same thing twice, one for Hindi and one for English. So that's why I don't have any plan to create videos in Hindi. I don't know about the future, but for now, I don't have any plan. So Chandra says, "Hello, brother. Thank you for review and Laravel tutorial. Thank you, brother. Any tutorial on how to set up new Tailwind CSS? Where? This totally depends. Are you talking about the Vue, React, Svelte, Angular? Where? That's a big question. So hello from Indonesia. Oh wow, Edwin is from Indonesia. Uh, Amit says, any thought on Feathers JS and compared to Adonis JS? I have never heard about the Feathers JS. This is okay. Node.js, just like I think Adonis, but I've never checked this. I will surely try to look upon these things. One more time, I can remind you that yes, in the evening at 7 p.m., I'm going to do another live. Yes, today in the evening, I'm going to do another live video, and I am going to talk about Flutter with Tedus. Tedus is a nice person. I met him on Twitter. He has a YouTube channel for Flutter, absolutely for Flutter, nothing else. And just yesterday, he quit his job from a 100 Fortune company. So he was an employee on a super big company, but he just left his job yesterday, and he is going to go on building his own stuffs, creating the content, and once again, sorry. And I'm going to talk about the Flutter, his journey, why he left his job, and if you have any question related to Flutter, you can ask there. Do join, it's going to be fun. And you can ask anything related to Flutter, like how he has started with the Flutter, because he is using Flutter from the beta version of Flutter. So it's going to be super experienced answer. So you will get a super experienced answer, and for uh, that you have to be on the live stream. And I'm going to share the live stream on Twitter, also on the YouTube post. So do join on the 7 p.m., and that's going to be game changing for you, for me, and also for Tedus. So yep, you have to join in the evening, 7 p.m. Indian Standard Time. So just after, I can say, 7 hours, after 7 hours you will going to have another live stream from the Bitfumes. And one more time, I can remind you that you can join the Bitfumes newsletter. Link is at the top of the comment section. And it's very easy, bitfumes.com/newsletter. And from day after tomorrow, I'm going to start sending the emails or newsletters related to what I'm working, what's my plan, my articles, podcast, everything you will going to get. And obviously the discount coupon when I launch something, or whenever I have any plans for any discount. Okay, so after Feather.js, salam from Pakistan, sir. That's cool. Laravel is it is possible to emit from front end to back end like Node socket. From front end to back end, yes, you can do. It doesn't matter. Thank you, Abram. Perfect channel. Your tutorials are amazing. Uh, that's nice of you, but I don't know why, with all the positive comments, channel is not growing. I'm worrying about this thing. I'm doing lots of things. I'm putting hard work, creating super huge courses, but it's not growing. I don't know why. Anyways, I'm keep uploading the good videos. I know it doesn't matter if I'm reaching a good number of subscribers or not. I'm going to upload good videos. Kunal says, after heard about Adonis, I will definitely use it. One best reason to use it. Yes, one best reason to use it. If you are from Laravel, then the best reason is it's like a home in a Node environment. So this is the one best reason. So it's like if you are a Laravel developer and then you try Adonis, you will feel like, okay, I'm using Laravel in Node framework. This is the one reason. If you are not a Laravel developer, then you will going to save hours of time just for setting up the project. If you are going to start with the Express, Goa, or any other framework, you have to set up before really starting or developing your project. But with Adonis, you install, boom, start your development. No setup. All setup is previously done. So this is the best reason to start with Adonis if you are not a Laravel developer. Morning, sir. Advantage of MongoDB over MySQL. There's not one more time. Each of these relational or non-relational databases are designed for separate use, so there's no comparison. But if you say advantage, yes, it is fast at Mongo. If you have lots of read, I think, I'm not sure, I just forgot. If you have lots of reading part, then you can use Mongo. But if you have a lot of CRUD related part, then you have to use the relational database like MySQL. So that's the difference. So like big website, Facebook or Instagram type of things, there are lots of read than write. So Mongo is good. That's my opinion. I have not exactly dig into the real difference between them, but that's the simple thing. Laravel with Tailwind CSS. We'll try. How to use Adonis with Laravel? What's the question? Adonis is a backend framework. Laravel is a backend framework. You cannot combine both of them. Is DS, what's the DS, and algo necessary for data science and algorithm necessary for web development? I don't think so. You just have to be a normal logical person or no data science, then you can start with the web development. It's for machine learning things. Okay. Rahim, hello from Maldives. I love your drill. Thank you. Gopal says your view course is really great. That's amazing. Take care. Take a good rest until 7 p.m. Yep. Thank you, Kunal. Hello from Bangladesh. People are joining from Bangladesh. Nice to have this thing. Okay. Abhishek says your tutorial is very helpful. You are doing best. Don't look to subscriber number. Yeah, that's what I said. But I'm a little greedy about the subscriber count. See, it's 3 years and still I have not crossed 100K. Sometimes it's frustrating. What's your graduation and from which college? I did bachelor in electrical and electronics, then a diploma in transmission and distribution, electricity. You can basically understand this. And I'm from MP, Madhya Pradesh, India, and I did my engineering from Jabalpur, and it's Gyan Ganga College. Simple. So electrical engineering, then for then oh, sometime comes Hindi out of my mouth. After electrical engineering, then I did diploma in transmission and distribution, like how electricity transfer from power generation or power plants to your end users, like on your home, how you can actually send the electricity. So I did that, and after that I'm here. Okay. How to improve logic in web development? Write code, and write code. Until you are not writing code, you will not going to develop any logic. Logic is just a byproduct of thinking, and you can only think when you stuck somewhere. So to stuck somewhere, you have to write code. You have to start building something. When you start building, you stuck somewhere. When you stuck somewhere, you think, and you think, and you find the way of solving that problem. That is actually logic. So tell us a bit about PostgreSQL. Not much knowledge about that. Is CI CodeIgniter framework good? I've used it 4 years back. That time it was good, but in front of Laravel, no other PHP framework is good, in my opinion. Once again, hello from Myanmar. Wow, Simmer is there. Simmer, thank you from Myanmar. You are doing amazing. Thank you, Simmer. And one more time, I'm pushing you because I want to share the newsletters with you. That's why once again I'm saying, go to bitfumes.com/newsletter to subscribe to the newsletter, because from day after tomorrow I'm going to start sending the emails, the newsletters, where I'm going to share the whenever there's a offer for coupon codes, I'm going to share that, the blogs I'm writing, the articles on Hashroad, the videos I have uploaded, my future plans, the podcast, and much more. So yes, you will going to get that. So last was from Simmer. Okay, so once again, thank you, Simmer, and do join me on Twitter. Then we have Muhammad say, I subscribe to your channel with two account. Okay, that's amazing. Thank you for your effort, and it's really going to help me. So I feel like whenever I what lots of whenever I reach 100,001 subscriber, then I will count it as 100,000, because you have subscribed it two times. How is it different from Postgres? And I see many use it in YouTube videos. Postgres, as I know, as I have heard from people, like it's good for large scale projects, and it's solving lots of problem which MySQL have. I didn't remember all these things, but yes, it is good. That's what I can say for now. But once I dig into the Postgres, I'm surely going to share with you. Please make a tutorial on Laravel with React. Sure. So I'm also from okay, Adarsh is from MP Sagar. That's amazing, Adarsh. And Adarsh, actually I am basically from Katni, so it's near to Sagar. So that's the, what I want here. But whenever you come to Indore, do meet me, and I will looking forward to meet you also. How long do you use coding? Okay, so it's 4 year, I think. Yeah, it's 4 year, and I'm in 4 year. I'm doing all these things. Is online course helpful to build logic? Yes, obviously. Watching others, how they approach any problem, is the best way to learn something. Simple. Mac or PC? Obviously Mac. 100% Mac. And if you ask the reason, first, there is no reason. I really love it. But the reason is the workflow is very easy. I can shift between the windows, and wake up time is very nice. I can hibernate it, or kept on sleep for a long time. Um, Super fast, as I told you. No viruses, obviously 90% no virus. And command lines are amazing, softwares are bug free, not exactly, but yes. And one more thing, yes, there's no hang though. So like Mac, if any app is got hang, then you can leave that app, work on other things. But if any app just get hang on PC, you cannot do anything. Everything just stopped there. That's what I feel. One more time, we have there's some videos on customization for Bagisto. You need to ask Saurabh for that. Saurabh is the core team member of Bagisto. You can ask on the GitHub issues. I'm not pro in Bagisto, but I believe yes, you can do customization in Bagisto. There is some feature in the new version of Bagisto. So I suggest you to go to the GitHub repository of Bagisto, or their maybe Slack or Discord, whatever forum where they are using. You can ask there. Surely you will get answer. Or if you if you don't get answer, just message me. You can email me. I can directly ask Saurabh to answer you. Which is better, React or Vue? Oh my god. One more time. It doesn't matter. So it's all about which you feel is good. So when I had Vue, Means when I didn't know React, I just know about Vue. That time Vue was very good for me, and I hate the React. But for tutorial purpose, I have to learn the React. I learned React. Then I felt like, okay, this is also good. Then I have two things, like I know Vue, I know React. Personally, if you say yes, for easiness, fast development, I use Vue.js. But if there is a more professional kind of thing, like my website, I have used React. That's my preference. Once again, totally depend upon you. You cannot compare directly which one is better. It totally depend upon the situation you are going to use. Bitfumes, how did you get started with YouTube? What is your motivation? What was the major hurdles you encountered? I started by mistake. I was creating videos for myself. I put on YouTube, and after 1 week, I got views. I got comment on that. So I thought, okay, so people liking my videos. So let's continue this. So that's how I have started. And hurdle is just simple. Channel is not growing in terms of subscriber count, but yes, it's grown to this level that we are talking to each other in a live. Still we have 45 people currently watching, so that's a great achievement for me. So this is how I have started. And one more hurdle hurdle is like learning. So you have to learn things to teach, and if you have to teach, you have to have the great knowledge of anything whatever you want to teach. So that's the hurdle. But when you cross the hurdle, then you reach the success or finish line. Nishant, oh, Nishant is there, the person who remember my birthday. How did you develop your interest in web development for the first time? It was like I was preparing for a gate examination. So if you are from India, you know gate is a examination which you can cross or pass and get admission in a premium institute of India. So obviously I was not so studious and I was not having that much of knowledge. So I was preparing for it gate, and then I thought, okay, this is bullshit. I have to do something on my own. I have to learn something new. Then I thought, let's start learning apps, how to build apps. So I just Google how to build apps. So I got to know that, okay, I have to install Android Studio. And at that time, Android Studio was 2 GB with a 3G speed of internet. Okay, I have installed Android Studio on my i3 2 GB of system, the Sony Vaio I had at that time. So i3 2 GB with an Android Studio of 2.5 approx GB. And then my laptop took around 20 to 30 minutes just to become stable after starting. So I thought that, okay, this is not good thing. Then I understand that if you want to create the app, you have to learn the web development, and that's how the journey started. Okay, so Others says, I bought your Laravel course week before, not started it yet. You have to start Adarsh, and whenever you feel anything like wrong, or if you want to ask, you can email me at sarthak@bitfumes.com, or you can join the Discord channel. Sorry. Okay, so we have lots of more question, and then we can wrap up this live. Okay, how are you from Nepal? Whoa, wow, now nice, Rivash. I'm fine. How are you? Do you have course on React.js with Laravel? I'm going to create that. Sure. Okay, so make some paid real world application with Laravel. Mohammed, in in-depth Laravel course, I have already created somewhat real world application. You can take a look on that if you go to the indepthlaravel.com. Others says, hey, fine. When I will come Indore, I will definitely contact you. Sure. Okay. My Mac grows slow a lot. Vomit it. Okay. Chrome OS. Oh, I have never used Chrome OS. How do I build the programming logic? I said code, code, and code. Just code. Uh, can I have your email ID? Yeah, sure. It's very simple. Sarthak at bitfumes.com. So Sarthak, Sarthak at bitfumes.com. Simple. What plugin should I use to to do modular programming in Laravel? Plugin. I think you are talking about the package. I didn't remember the exact name of the package, but there is the package for modular programming in Laravel. You can search. I forgot the name. Sorry about that. Others one says make more frequent video on YouTube, like a small project playlist that will increase your sub. Oh, thank you for your suggestion. Sean says, any open source contribution by you? I have a multi-auth package for Laravel. Then there's a Packer, Laravel Packer, which is going to help you to create the packages in Laravel. So these two are nice open source contribution I did, and the multi-auth package is having over 15,000 downloads, so it's pretty good. So you can take a look. Next, Kiran says, I've seen your interview. It is a great motivation for me. Sorry. Yeah, Kiran, thank you for watching, and you can share that video here also. And that's nice. If you want to get the link of the interview, my interview, you can go to my Twitter account and search on the profile tweets. How do I build programming logic? I've answered that. Best level e-commerce platform for beginner. E-commerce platform. Bagisto. Clone of YouTube, Twitter, Amazon will with the Reactor will be great for future plan. Cool. You can do that. As I have started the Instagram clone with the Adonis. From tomorrow, you will get the videos. So I'm going to clone some other things. Oh, I'm watching next Apollo Wits. Then it came to you live. Thank you. Thanks, by the way. I'm in love with the tutorial. Thank you. What's the difference between Angular services and Vuex? I really don't know about Angular services. I'm not a big fan of Angular. Amazing. Thanks for sharing. Rivaj says, sir, how to make a regular license system seem like code Kenny? Any idea? No, boss. I don't have. Actually, it's you just need to put the logic. Okay, you have completed all the message. Congratulations. Because I have to end this live. That's all. We'll put in-depth React on Bitfim's site. In-depth React, no. I will start the in-depth Flutter. Okay, so I have to end this live because I have to go somewhere. Okay, and after 7 hours, we will have another live, as I told you, with Tedus to talk about the Flutter and his journey. He just left his job from 100 Fortune 100 company, whatever it is. Okay, so do join me in the evening, 7 p.m. with Tedus for Flutter, and please go to bitfumes.com/newsletter to get the information or weekly emails about the uh, status of whatever news I want to share with you for Bitfumes. I forgot what I had to say. Okay. I was talking about Bitfumes site like you took view. Will you put in-depth React on Bitfumes site? Sorry, Tanzim, I didn't get you. We can talk about that on Discord also. So, Tanzim, you can message me there and we can talk about that. One more time, thank you for joining, and we will meet in after 7 hour or on the next live on the next Sunday. Till then, till then, bye bye.